Hey, Tavius here, and I just want to take a minute and talk to you now. You're here because there's things in your life you want to see better. Either you already have it and you just want more, or you're struggling to get there. What I'm going to talk to you about here is what it takes to get there. These are going to be 10 steps that are from Napoleon Hill, and I'm going to touch on each one of them, give you an idea what it is, and we're going to make it happen. So, the 10 prosperity lessons from Napoleon Hill. Now, keep in mind that none of these lessons include sitting there watching TV and just sitting there getting drunk on the TV while you do whatever. So keep with that in mind. The first point, imagination is powerful. You've got to make sure that you have a vision, something that you want to see. His quote, all the breaks you need in life wait within your imagination. Imagination is the workshop of your mind, capable of turning mind energy into accomplishment and wealth. Now, with this, you've got to be able to decide. You want something and create it. Let it sit there and twist it to be exactly what you want. Unless you can imagine it, it's not going to happen. So repetition of thought is required. Now, any plan, idea, or purpose may be placed in the mind through repetition of thought. So when you have something, you want to keep putting it out there. I want to have that house on that street, 1235 Main Street in Newark, New Jersey, whatever. You have specifics, and you've got to keep putting it out there. You need to make sure you have that so clear, and you keep telling yourself, this is mine. It's not like I'm going to have it. It's like, this is mine. I have it. So hard work is mandatory. Big pay and little responsibility are circumstances seldom found together. If you want something, you've got to actually put yourself out there and work at it. You don't just say, I'm going to do this, and if it works, great. If it's not working, that's okay. If you want to have success, you want to have a substantial income, you're not going to find it by going to work at a restaurant saying, would you like fries with that? That's no real responsibility. If you're working at McDonald's, Burger King, or whoever else, it's not going to be enough for you to really make it happen in your life. You've got to go forward and make more happen. So a plan is necessary. Create a definite plan for carrying out your desire and begin at once, whether you are ready or not, to put this plan into action. So you can put a plan together, and the plan may have issues. It may not be perfect. You've got something in mind. You want to have this. You've got step 1, step 2, step 3 right there. Now, don't wait for it to be perfect. Just take action. Step forward. Take that first step. If you need to, you can always change it. But the point is, if you're going to sit there, wait to design the perfect plan that's going to get you there, and you're not going to start until you get that perfect, you're never going to get there. You've got to take this plan, start moving with it. Make it happen starting right now. Now, number 5, you have to make a move. It's always your next move. So what's this mean? This means that you have to take it in your responsibility that no matter what the game is, you've got to step forward and make it happen. Don't just sit there and say, okay, we'll wait for X thing to happen, for Esmeralda down the street to say, yeah, we can do that. Find ways to make it happen and keep going. Just make it happen. Just take your next move. Now, point 6 is never let failure discourage you. And this is something you've probably heard 10,000 times. I know I have. Edison failed 10,000 times before he made the electric light. Do not be discouraged if you fail a few times. Point here is you've got to go forward. You've got to make it happen that you are doing what you need to. You've got to put out that effort to say, okay, it didn't work. Let's try it a different way. Let's try this. Let's try this. Keep going. Number 7, defeat is a sign. When defeat comes, accept it as a signal that your plans are not sound. Rebuild those plans and set sail once more toward your coveted goal. So don't accept that it's the end of everything whenever you don't have it work. You're going to fail. No matter what it is you're doing, things are not going to work out right. Get back up and keep going. Don't expect that you'll never have to do anything to fix it. Now, you can't expect success every time, but if it doesn't work, get back up and keep going. Just like when you learn to walk. You know, you fell down a dozen times, 100 times, whatever, until you finally got there. Ideas are how you manifest prosperity. Just as our eyes need light in order to see, our minds need ideas in order to conceive. Unless you have an idea of something you want, you're never going to get there. And it may be just the basic idea before you get into it. I want to have a new house, or I want to get a new car, or I want to go on vacation to Hawaii, or whatever. You've got to have the basic idea. Before you ever get to the point of saying, okay, this is how I'm going to get there, you've got to get the idea. And number 9, you must have a definite purpose. There's one quality which one must possess to win, and that is definiteness of purpose. The knowledge of what one wants and a burning desire to possess it. Don't just say, okay, I want this. Okay, now we're going to watch TV until, it just happens. You've got to say, you want to have this. You've got to have the certainty that this is what you want. You've got to really know it, and you've got to have a passion to step forward, make it happen. Don't just give up. Don't just say, I am going to go skateboarding. I'm going to go smoke with monkeys. Whatever it is. Don't give up. Make it happen. Step forward and design your life with passion. You must use autosuggestion. Your ability to use the principle of autosuggestion will depend very largely upon your capacity to concentrate upon a given desire until that desire becomes a burning obsession. Now, with this autosuggestion, you're telling yourself, this is happening, this is what's going to happen. And keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it until it is something that you can't think of anything else when you've got this in mind. You've got to have such a passion that you are going to make this happen. There is no question, there's no doubt. You are making it happen. That's it, period. Make it happen. So these are your 10 points, but all of them come together for one thing. You want to have something in your life. You want to manifest your destiny. You've got to make sure that you put it out there, that you and you alone really are the one that can cause it. So instead of sitting there smoking with monkeys, say, I'm going to make this happen. I'm going to take control of my life, and I am going to get going. So there's a video right at the end of this. Watch it, and if you want to do something other than sitting there on the couch watching TV, or watching bluebirds fly out your window, or go hunting for mice, or tossing mice, juggling mice, whatever. Watch the video. Watch the video. Take action on it. If you want to have a different life, you've got to step forward and make it happen now. That's it for today. Have a great day.
For the sake of disclosure and me being completely honest with you, my results aren't typical. The income statements, testimonials, and luxury photo examples are exceptional. They're not intended to represent or guarantee that anyone will achieve the same or similar results. It is my opinion that most people who purchase any how-to or business opportunity product, including but not limited to my own, get little if any results. I believe this is because they don't take action and they don't keep trying after hitting that inevitable roadblock. If you want to succeed, you need to have a good plan, a solid work ethic, and the ability to keep working toward your goals when you hit that snag. If you simply keep buying the next greatest and latest business opportunity and you never follow instructions and take action, you're wasting your time. The people illustrated throughout this site have worked hard to see results, and the same opportunity exists for you if you work hard.